Excuse me. Oh my heavens. All right, here we go. Ooh. Well, hello and welcome everybody. Randy Replay back at it again. Minnesota Vikings football. On the air. Online. You guessed it, all across the SSN. The Minnesota Vikings, 1 week prior to the trade deadline here, week 8, have become active. And we're going to take a look at all their dealings right now. Just before the trade was announced, the Minnesota Vikings have moved Danielle Hunter from right end to left end and Andre Carter from left end to right end. So switching up the attack points or points of attack, however you want to look at it, are the Minnesota Vikings. Hunter and Andre Carter will swap places here across the defensive line. And the Minnesota Vikings have acquired a 7th round, 2 7s rather, and Trey Smith, a right guard, for Tyson Campbell. So Tyson Campbell is now a Chief, and an all-star right guard comes to Minnesota. Trey Smith, he will play right tackle in this offense as the Jalen Duncan, this signing has not worked out. So we get Trey Smith. Welcome to the land of 10,000 Baroos. And as we return back to the main screen, you see the Minnesota Vikings have a 1-game lead over the Bears and the Packers in the NFC North. Both teams, the Bears take on the Rams, who are 3-2, and the 3-3 Packers will take on the 1-5 Jets. So Minnesota, it's not panic time yet, as you have the Bears and the Packers coming up here week 9, week 10 prior to the bye week. I do believe week 14. It's not panic time, but you got to put your best football forward, as Minnesota was handled on the road in the Bay Area quite handily, 75-51. We return home in a tilt against the Colts in what could be a sneaky team here. And as we do before every game, before kickoff, we will get you the injury report for this game. For the first time, it seems like in forever, the Minnesota Vikings hashtag must be nice. No injuries to speak of as we go down to the Colts roster. It is quite literally the same thing. All teams, both teams, full go here. Well, time for talk is over. The 5-1 Colts, who have been rolling this season, roll on or gallop on down to Minnesota, who is down their best corner in a defense that has put up tons of yardage. 5-1 Colts, 4-2 Vikings. Next. Well, hello, and welcome. JJ, the player to watch today. Tanner McKee rolling on down, galloping on down on their Colts. They're, get off your high horse, 5-1. Indianapolis Colts visiting the Minnesota Vikings. Minneapolis, Minnesota, it's an overstimulated environment here. You got a team that's on the hot seat, leads the NFC North for now, and you got a quarterback that is a far cry of what he was just a year ago, and Patrick Mahomes needs to get this thing together, and he needs to do it quick. A lot of turnovers this season. Minnesota completion percentage of 56.6 and 6.4 yards per pass, 5.4 yards per run, all down from last season, the 14-3 affair. And for the Colts, they get after the quarterback, holding opposing quarterbacks to 52% completion percentage. We got to get that number up towards 100. Kevin O'Connell given last preps. Tanner McKee ready to go. Mahomes leading him out. Minnesota looks like they are ready to receive the ball here. Just kidding. That was a deep fake on this Sunday afternoon. Minnesota, like they always do, elect to defer to the second half. Greg Joseph, left arm in the sky, approaches the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom! We are underway here in Minneapolis. And another touchback for the year. My goodness, what a kicker. So the aforementioned Tanner McKee coming out here, having quite the rookie season. 1,390 yards, 17 touchdowns, 4 picks. Completing only throwing 62 incompletions here. Week number 7. Oh boy. Touched on it briefly in the pregame. This middle of the field has been open. Now Minnesota down their best corner. McKee under center. It's a give to one of the best in the business, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. They'll run it up the middle for 3. McKee stays under center. That big number 28, Jonathan Taylor, still in the backfield. The snap is corralled. It's a give. Taylor not going to go far. He'll get 3. And it is Eric Kendricks bringing him down. Minnesota press coverage across the board. McKee in the gun. Gets the snap. Looks. Throws left side for Thomas, who will evade a Minnesota hit. He's got it down near the 45. Jordan Hicks in on the tackle. And we also touched on it pregame. Daniil Hunter back to his natural right end position. McKee in the gun here. Snap corralled. Looking. Big open throw, and it's caught. Oh my goodness. It's Robert Tonyan. Right side. And an obvious hold on Andre Carter, inhibiting the progress forward. And that's what Minnesota will look to accommodate here. Under center is McKee. Looking to get yards through the air. They'll have an opportunity and another first down for the Colts. Robert Tonyan again, big number 80 there. And oh man, I mean, you talk about this defense. It ain't good right now. We need a spark. McKee under center. Man in motion. A fullback. He will get the ball. Will Jonathan Taylor. Big 9-yard run. We're just awaiting the chance to get a fumble or a pick. Something on defense. Minnesota sends pressure. It's a throw left side. Big catch down inside the 5. Oh. Boy, it'll be the People's Court. Donovan Peoples-Jones with the catch. Now Minnesota, you have a 3rd and goal defensively. Eric Hendricks down at the line. Lewisine comes in at linebacker. It's a quick throw left side. Tanner McKee, and it's Donovan Peoples-Jones in for the score out of the slot, coming across the middle. The middle of the field is just a big hole here. And that will be a touchdown, Indy. Just to make it 7-0. Snap spot kick. It's good. So Minnesota, how will you respond? We'll see. Got the best running back in football, Dalvin Cook. Second best now. Had an injury last game. He sat out. Tyler Harrell out the end zone here. And he will not get to the 20. So this will bring out Patrick Mahomes, who's having a down season. Like we said, a far cry. Kirk Cousins has his helmet on the sideline. That's good to know. 2,700 yards, 25 touchdowns, 21 picks for Patrick Mahomes. And for Vikings fans, you get to see the new right tackle, Smith. Here today, he's number 65. He's in the, not the downward spot. Mahomes out of the empty set gun. He's got a man deep right side. Big bomb to JJ, and he overthrows him. My heavens. Overthrows JJ left side. He did have a little bit of pressure. And so Mahomes trying to fire bombs out the gate. The shotgun snap will go to Cook up the middle, gaining 4, and now quickly 3rd down for Minnesota. Let's see what we got cooking here. No pun intended. Dalvin, backfield. Mahomes from the gun. His snap is corralled. It's a high pointed throw for Njigba, who takes a monstrous hit but holds on to the ball. That's the kind of the throw that Mahomes has been lacking to make, putting it in a position where only the wide receiver can get it. As the defense looks on, we take a look at the play. Kind of over the defender, in between. Oof. You don't want your second star running wide receiver, rather, to take a shot like that. Anyway, Vikings, I formation. Mahomes looking. He's running away from the pressure. He's just going to toss the ball out of play near the bench. And so didn't like what he saw down the field. Decided to keep it, running with it. Couldn't do much. And it is a throw away. But here's JJ. His first catch of the game will be near the 50. First down. You hear the Baru. We haven't heard that in a couple weeks. Minnesota coming back from the road trip. And we got our first down of the game. And so we're in busyness are the Minnesota Vikings. Mahomes out of the gun. Low snap is corralled. It's a throw for Njigba. He will catch it. I don't think he got enough for the first down, but my heavens. He will have it. Second in inches, rather. TJ Hawkinson will motion into the backfield. It's a run to Dalvin. He runs into his own guy. And he'll lose 4 yards. And now Minnesota with a 3rd and 4. What are we ever to do? Mahomes from the empty set. The snap corral. Throws for JJ. First down, Minnesota. He'll let you know it. They call a late no huddle. And here we go. Mahomes has his team motoring. Mahomes looks, pump fakes, throws it for TJ Hawkinson with a catch right side. And TJ Hawkinson is sat out a couple weeks. He's back. With a toe tapper. Look at that. First down, Minnesota. Getting it done through the air. Here we go. Mahomes from the gun, surveys the defense, stomps his right foot. The give is to Dalvin, and Minarez will just block a defender right into Dalvin's lap, and he gets about 2. Still in. I was going to say still in negative yardage, but he finally got positive. Mahomes in the empty set. Gets the snap. Runs up the middle, and he'll slide down. First down, Minnesota. Clearly the first look was taken care of, so Mahomes opts to get it himself. Big hole up the middle. Why the hell not? So Kevin O'Connell's got a play drawn up just for this situation. JJ in the backfield. Mahomes gets the ball. It's a swing pass right for Cook, and he will attempt a stiff arm, but will be brought down at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. Dalvin, 1 catch, 3 yards on the night, or on the day. Mahomes, shotgun snap goes to Dalvin, and Minarez again will sell the play. Minarez. If you got to trade somebody, why not Minarez? We don't really need him. Maybe this is an evaluation game for the Vikings. Here we go anyway. Mahomes. Empty set. Gets the snap. Throws middle, caught in Njigba. It looked from up here like he was across the end zone. We're going to take a look at it. Ooh, the ball never crossed. It was in his backhand. And now Minnesota, you got a decision to make. 4th and goal from the 1. He brings Greg Joseph back. The crowd erupts a little bit. 4th and 1 from the 1. Minnesota got Dalvin in the backfield. And he doesn't get it. Oh boy, something happened down there. Either way, no good. Turnover on downs. Minnesota crowding the line, showing blitz. It's a give to Taylor Thomas. And he's gone. Jonathan Taylor Thomas with a 99-yard touchdown run. He celebrates early. It doesn't matter. Oh my heavens. I have not seen a defense this bad. And he just gets through the line with ease. 99 yards for Jonathan Taylor. They're going to call it 80, but We all know in our hearts it's 99. He does the hit your dance whoa, and Vikings fan line doesn't like it. Just to make it 14-0 Colts. Snap spot kick. It's good. Not much. Here we go. Mahomes under center. It is a play action. He's got him, man, and it's intercepted. Intercepted. This should go for 6. Oh, my heavens. What is happening? He does a Fortnite dance, does Kenny Moore. Jubilation in the end zone, and we were just talking about Mahomes trying to float these balls over defenders. That was just a bad throw. And, oh, my heavens. What is happening to our Minnesota Vikings? Trade deadline next week. Oh boy, here we go. This to make it 21-0 Minnesota. Snap spot kick, or 21-0 Indianapolis. I wish. 21-0 Vikings down big at home. I mean, you gotta take a look at Quinn Minarez's body of work and realize that he's just not the guy at left guard. Either way, Mahomes from the empty set gets the snap. Looks. Throws it for Njigba. This block set up by OBJ, and Njigba's loose down to the 20. Is Mahomes. It's the snap. Throws it up for JJ. It's a touchdown. We get a gritty back in the Twin Cities. And so Justin Jefferson will put us on the board. Great throw in between two defenders for Mahomes. That sidearm delivery, he can whip it on out of there. Yeah. Beautiful play. Using OBJ, they were double covering him. They had safety help, but it got there late. This to make it 21-7. Greg Joseph. Kick is away. Nearly perfect. Nathan Taylor Thomas. We just think that the old home improvement actor, the name fits. McKee, third down, throw middle. Touchdown, Peoples-Jones, his second of the quarter. And it's across the middle of the field. 27-7. Minnesota back down by 21 pending the kick. And rookie Tanner McKee, what a season for him. And what a deflating game for the Vikings. After losing to the Niners, they come home and are now down 21 if this kick is good. Snap spot. It's good. Down 21. And that'll be 3rd and 7. That'll be the end of the first quarter, actually. JJ, 5th catch of the quarter. 28-7 Minnesota ball. They will get the ball back at the end of the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Quez Watkins sighting. Slot left. Mahomes from the gun. Snap corralled. He's got a man open. Overthrows him again. For the second time, Mahomes overthrows JJ, and the Minnesota Vikings forced a punt. Oh, boy. Mahomes just does not look like himself. Ryan Wright into punt. Kick is away. There is no fair catch called, but Will Shipley will get it at the 30. And oh, incomplete. Lewis Cine will bat the ball away. So Lewis Cine incomplete, and now the Minnesota Vikings have an opportunity. McKee, the shotgun, looking. And it's MJ Sherman, the rookie, getting back there when we need a play, and that will force a field goal opportunity. Not the worst thing that could have happened, but snap spot kick, it's good. 24 or so yarder left hash, and the 31-7 Colts. Oh my heavens. You love to see that. Mahomes from the gun. The first down, other side of the 50. Snap corral. Looking, there is a flag. But Mahomes will run for 7 or 6. We'll check the penalty.
Holding offense.
Yeah, boy. It's Christian Darrisaw, so 1st and 20. Now we're going to try and get something on the board. A 47-yarder for Greg Joseph right hash. Pretty automatic from this range. Gets the snap. Kick is away. It's good. And it's 31-10. Minnesota chipping away at this lead. Oh, goodness. Still in the proverbial zone. McKee under center. Snap corral, looking right, throwing right, and it's Robert Tonyan again up the middle. And MJ Sherman will go down. Right hamstring. Oh boy. So injury after injury this season for Minnesota. The rookie MJ Sherman gingerly walking off the field with help from the training staff. And MJ Sherman. Looks like he will not be back. We will get all that injury information as soon as it becomes available. A turnover this drive. Incoming. Tanner McKee from the gun. There's a flag. It's a quick throw middle. Caught. Peoples, actually, Smith. We're going to check the flag.
Holding offense.
Is holding on the offense, so Minnesota will be able to relish.
Still first down.
In a 5-yard backup. If there's a time for a pick, it's right now. McKee. Shipley in the backfield. It will go to Shipley. Ooh, big hit by Javon Holland. My heavens. MJ Sherman with a calf strain. He will return soon. We're going to bring in Bradley Price. This is a 43-yard attempt. Right hash. Snap spot kick. It's barely good. It goes in. Oh, just through the corner of the upright, 34-10. Well, as it wasn't a turnover, we minimized the damage. Jaqueline Roy was injured. And Bruce Sternum, he will not return. So the 4th Minnesota Viking to go down here today. No huddle being called by Minnesota. They're moving the ball. The snap corral. Looking and throwing. OBJ left side across the 50. Back-to-back OBJ. He does the Macarena and a backflip, much like Tyreek Hill did last week. Now, not the Macarena, but the backflip. You got to believe that's a callback, and Minnesota's getting some life here from their team. It all starts with the defense. They've got to have a good day so your offense can thrive and vice versa. Mahomes from the gun. Weird snap is corralled. Leaves the safety of the pocket. Everybody stops running their route. He can't throw it away, and he's brought down for a loss of 18. It's Quiddy Pay, or Paye, depending on where you're from in the world. He tried to throw it away, but he is brought down. Oh. And here we are, staring at a 3rd and 28. Obvious 2-down territory. You got Greg the Leg, who can hit it from 64. Mahomes from the gun, gets the snap. Looking, throwing, firing for JJ, right side. It's a completion, so Minnesota, you got a decision. 4th and 6. Do you go for it or do you take your point? Greg Joseph, 54 yards right hash. Snap spot kick. Sneaks in right side. It's good. Mahomes stomps his right foot in the gun like he normally does. It's the snap. Quick throw, JJ left side. That'll be near 1st down yardage. And Ezra Cleveland will go down again. This time the left knee. Oh my heavens, Ezra. Like, it's not your fault, but my goodness. So the left knee. And now he's holding his left wrist. I don't know what's going on with Ezra Cleveland, but he will leave for the 2nd time today. If there's one guy to trade away, it's Ezra Cleveland. Oh boy. Here we go. 2nd and 1. That does stop the clock here. 2:54 left to go. Minnesota will get the ball back after the half. And Quinn Minarez will throw. And DeForest Buckner goes down. So a lot of injuries here. Longtime staple of this defense for the Colts, DeForest Buckner. We'll give him claps. He leaves the field of play, and oh boy. Ezra Cleveland, dislocated elbow. Not able to return. Yeah, boy. So Cleveland done for the day. Cody Mock in at left guard. Oh boy. Dalvin up the middle, spinning away from one tackle. Not much to have for Dalvin there. And Minnesota looking for anything, looking for something here. Mahomes. It's a play action. Got a man wide open. Right side, it's I've almost said Trayvon Diggs. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba right side. Down to the 26. I mean, this guy is so sneaky here. And nobody accounted for Njigba there. Oh, Nelly. Mahomes from the gun gets the snap, throws. It's bobbled by, oh no, bobbled by the Hawk and intercepted. Taylor Rapp, former Minnesota Viking. Oh no, we traded for Taylor Rapp. We gave him to the Colts. Bobbled by the Hawk, and Rapp will... Actually, it hit Rapp in the helmet. So Mahomes again throwing it behind a receiver. And, oh no, oh no, no, no. Okay, Andre, we see you, we see you. Tanner McKee from the empty set. 2nd and 10. Gets the snap. Gervin Dexter ready, and it's... Oh, Woozier with a pick. In what the kids would call a 3% user. Zips the tie. And we knew we picked the right one when we re-signed this guy. Gervin Dexter up the middle. And a Woozier just got the outside coverage. Didn't lose sight of the ball. Looking like Air Jordan out there. Chidobe Awuzie with the pick. Offensive line is just imploding right before our very eyes. Mahomes from the gun. Right foot stomp. It's the snap. Looking. Throwing. Oh, no! Intended for JJ. And booze will rain down. All of US Bank Stadium collectively. And it's Taylor Rapp again. And he is making Kevin O'Connell well aware who he is. Overthrowing another receiver is Mahomes, and Taylor Rapp, former Viking. Oof, Minnesota. McKee under center. Kills the play, gets the snap. Minnesota brings pressure. He's brought down. Greedy Williams. Cornerback blitz. Oh, Nelly. And they will hold him to a 41-yarder right hash. 34-13, this to make it 37-13 pending. It's perfect. My goodness. So, Minnesota, you got some seconds to work with. Oof. Darian Chestnut almost got the block. So here we go, 3rd and 10. Big 3rd down, 18 seconds left. Minnesota, you do get the ball other side of the break. Gets the snap, does Mahomes. As a man. Left side, it's JJ. Call a timeout for the love of all that is moly. And we do. And so a 1st down, JJ. Now, if you do want to, you could kick the field goal here, but got a couple opportunities. JJ in the zone. Will Jackson on the tackle. Mahomes from the gun. Hucks it up. Oh, JJ just let it slip through his fingers. He got the inside coverage. Couldn't come down with it. 8 seconds left. All right, I guess a 60-yarder left hash. Minnesota just opting for the points. Kevin O'Connell calling the offense off. And the kick is good. So a 60-yarder. Middle of the field. Well, middle of the ends, upright, I should say. So 4 seconds left. Greg Joseph to kick. And it's a shorty, returnable. They're going to try and get out of this first half, and they will. So MJ Sherman, who left the field earlier, makes the tackle. And, excuse me, my goodness. So Minnesota back down 21. You got some room to make up here. We're going to take a look around the league here in the halftime report. Take a look at what the other NFC North teams are doing, or so we hope. We know the Packers play on Monday night, so we won't know the fate, but for now, the Lions up in Texas. Jared Goff with a touchdown. DeAndre with a touchdown as well, 14-7. Carolina at Tampa. Tampa Bay 1-5 against the 0-6 Panthers. And what is going on with Daniel Jones and the Panthers? My heavens. Threatening of going 0-7 in a big battle in the AFC North. The Steelers 5-1 up. Actually, sorry, Bengals are up at the half. Oh boy. We'll go no huddle. Watkins will stay out here. Okereke on the tackle. Mahomes from the gun. Got a man left side deep. Will it connect? Yes! It's JJ left side. They finally get a big connection. Down the field, other side of the 50, near the 25. I do believe they're going to spot him down at the 24. That is a near 52-yarder through the air for JJ. 3rd and 11. They snapped her out. Got a man. You caught inside the 5, OBJ. So number 3 will bring it down to the 3, and Odell feeling it. Had to readjust the route, as you saw, that little stutter step to the right. And here we go. Red zone. Inside the 5, Taylor Rapp. Who else on the tackle? Now Mahomes in the gun. He's going to move. Njigba slightly in. Dalvin kept out of the end zone again. 2nd and goal from the 4 now. Mahomes says we're good, so we must be good. Mahomes quick throw to TJ down to the 1. And it's like for the Vikings, there's a barrier they just can't cross. That is the 1-yard line. There's a barrier. It's the 1-yard line. They just can't cross it. Mahomes from the gun. Gets the snap. Give. Dalvin stutter steps to the right. And Dalvin will score. Touchdown, Vikings. So there we go. Giving the fans something to cheer about here is Dalvin Cook. You see this. He ran into Minarez earlier in the game. Not this time. So here we go. We got a game 37-23 pending the kick. Now Minnesota down just 14. 2 scores and 4 years ago. Big thank you being extended. And McKee under center again. It's a give to Taylor. No, it's a fumble. Get the ball. Minnesota does. Minnesota recovers. Danielle Hunter with the recovery. And it looks like Jonathan Taylor slow to get up. Was he down? It doesn't look like it. So it's Javon Holland coming in, punching the ball out, and Danielle Hunter picking up the ball. So a big 6-yard gainer for Dalvin. Mahomes in the proverbial still. Under center. It's the snap. Looks. Gets his feet set. Has a wide open guy in TJ Hawkinson, who gets out of bounds near the 20. And what a day for TJ Hawkinson in his return game. He was limited snaps for the 49ers game and the Detroit game, but this is the game he's given the full go, and my goodness, is he a contributor today. Mahomes, shotgun, give Dalvin. Dalvin up the middle. Dalvin, biggest run of the day of 12. Down to the 11. Minnesota with a late no huddle. They do this from time to time. Mahomes will direct traffic, moving. Njigba, Hawkinson, and now Cook. Gets the snap. Set up screen. Cook with blocking. Dalvin Cook. Pylon touchdown, Minnesota. Oh, Nelly, we got a game. Now down 7 pending the kick. Mahomes. Cook. Blocking by the problem child, Garrett Bradbury. And, oh boy, Minnesota has life. Now down 7 pending this point after. The snap spot kick. It's good. So a team down at 1 point, 28 points, is now scratched and clawed back within 7. Of course, being helped by that 99-yard bomb of a run. McKee throws. It's picked. It's Andrew Booth Jr. Left side. Andrew Booth with a toe tapper. Get him in the wide receiving core. My goodness. Tanner McKee, wobbly ball. Booth. Ooh, may have been out of bounds. Let's not celebrate too early, Vikings fans. He may have been out of bounds. They're going to review it. It has been reviewed. And my heavens, it is another turnover. Mahomes. No challenges from the Colts bench. And Dalvin will put the ball on the field, but Cody Mock, the rookie, will just scoop it up. And oh boy, Dalvin Cook. Minnesota sending out Greg Joseph for a 30-yard field goal near middle of the field. This to put him down by 4. Kick is away. It's good. Defense been with the team the longest out of anybody on this defensive side. Oh boy. Tanner McKee from the pistol. Jonathan Taylor to his right. Left, rather. Set up screen. Fumble. Get the ball. Oh my gosh. Jordan Hicks will cause a fumble again. He's been that guy for the Minnesota Vikings. Patrick Mahomes calling for the fans to get up on this third down. Big third down of the game. Here we go. McKee. Shotgun. Hunter. Ooh, almost drawn off sides. Gotta watch it. McKee throws. So it's another third down. 3rd and 4. Here we go. Yeah, boom. 3rd and 4. McKee from the pistol. Snap corral. Looking. Throwing. It's Awuzie. His second pick of the night or day, whichever you want to look at it. This is going for 6. Pending any weirdness. Waving goodbye to Jonathan Taylor. You can't catch me. Chidobe Awuzie. Touchdown defense. Oh, Nelly. McKee to Awuzie. And I think we picked the right one in terms of cornerbacks. Of course, we re-signed Awuzie to a 2-year deal this season. Snap spot kick. And Minnesota grabs their first lead of the contest. 40-37, 2:02 left to go through the 3rd quarter. And now Minnesota, you'll see the shift here in the 4th quarter. Up into this slow, methodic molasses offense. And hopefully walk out of here with a big win. After being down 28 points at one time, Minnesota leads 3, end of 3rd quarter. Including Taylor Rapp. We're sick and tired of saying his name today. 2 picks and now a 3rd. Somebody just yelled, "Take out Mahomes." Oh boy. He must be a Kirk Cousins fan. Either way, this to put him up even more by 6. Here we go. Waiting for the last possible second. 43-37 pending the kick. Snap spot. Away. It's good. Now up 6 are the Vikings. McKee under center. Lewisine comes up in the box. Minnesota is stacking. Big throw for McKee. Batted away. Greedy. Williams got greedy, and the Minnesota Vikings have forced another punt. Caleb Evans in fake punt formation. The punt is watched. It is good. It is away. And Tyler Harrell signaling fair catch. It's a good idea as he's had a Colt right in his grill. Mahomes from the gun. Snap corral. Throws. Oh, TJ, you got to jump for that, man. TJ. Oh, my goodness. It's intended for TJ Hawkinson, but he didn't jump. And it's a pick. Oh, boy. Minnesota in jeopardy of losing the lead. Tyler Thomas is in. And they will be down 1 pending the kick. Jonathan Taylor. Oh, boy. So here we go. This to put him up by 1. 44-43. Kick is away. And it's good. Yeah, boy. 2nd and 12. Mahomes. Play action. Throwing. You got JJ right side. He's going to sit down again. That's the 2nd time he's done that. Now the Colts players are saying something to JJ. You saw the staff of the Vikings coming out. I mean, JJ is hard trolling. Now watch this staff member of the Vikings. He comes onto the field, yells something at the Colts players. So, and Mahomes is feeling it. So 1st and 10. 4 minutes left to go. Mohamed Ibrahim is in the game. Up the middle, nowhere to go for the small running back out of Minnesota. Minnesota will send out Greg Joseph, 44-yarder right hash for the lead late. Snap spot kick. It's good. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. A field goal will win the game for the Colts. You've got to watch that. No huddle being called. It's a quick throw, and Andre Carter goes to a knee. The star second-year man. League leader in sacks coming into today's game. Now we'll leave the field, and oh boy, Minnesota just lost their second best pass rusher. Now the defense huddling up at midfield. Eric Kendricks leading him in some sort of there is a booth review for some reason.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to review the spot of the catch. It looked to me like it was a catch. He might have drugged that left foot out, maybe. I don't know. It looks clean to me. I mean, Kevin O'Connell has a front row seat. Maybe you should ask him. It has been confirmed. Andre Carter.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Ruling on the field is reversed. It is an incomplete pass. And Andre Carter will be held out the rest of the way. And Tanner McKee under center. The snap corralled. Given Taylor, he falls ahead first down. No huddle being called here, ironically. McKee from the gun. Throws it short. It is batted away. Jordan Hicks gets a hand in there. Taylor incomplete. There is a penalty.
Holding offense.
And it's holding on the offense. So what do? Do you let it go to second, or do you give him another shot? Tanner McKee's upset. Minnesota will, of course, accept the penalty.
Still first down.
And it's still first down. Thank you very much. We have no idea. So here we go, Minnesota. 1:12 left. Field goal will end it. Run up the middle. Taylor brought down by Kendricks, and that's what they're playing for here. They're playing for the field goal. Minnesota needs to get back there. He does. It's a pick. There's your dagger. Awuzie, his third on the game. Minnesota, heading anywhere, this will win this one. Chidobe Awuzie. That is your dagger. We do believe it's in. Not confirmed on the field, ironically. And now Mahomes getting direction from Kevin O'Connell. Pending any weirdness, Minnesota will win this game. So 3rd and 12, Minnesota will not be in the victory formation here. Obvious 2-down territory. If you're crazy enough to get it. Mahomes throws JJ, and he does it again. He'll sit down. That will be the end of the game. Minnesota a little presumptuous here with their clock management. Having to go to JJ one last time. Well, the countdown will start. Minnesota 5-2 on the season. Down 28 points at one point in this game. They're back. Now they come back, rather. Winners of 2. Or by 2, however you want to look at it. And this should just about do it. Minnesota standing in a loose huddle. They're just kind of talking amongst themselves. And 4, 3, 2, 1 victory. And it feels good for Kevin O'Connell. And as we welcome you back into the booth, you hear the Gallarhorn sound, the Skull chants raining. Get you into these player stats, get you back to the main screen, and prep you for next week. Patrick Mahomes ended the game with an 82.4 QB rating. He was 36 of 52. That is 69%. Completion percentage, for those of you that did not know how to do math or simply didn't look over here. 529 and 523 rather, and 2 touchdowns. That's all fine and dandy, but he had 4 picks. And You've got to right the ship in this department, Patrick. You do. Either way, Dalvin Cook, 37 carries, 117 and a touchdown. Also had a fumble. Patrick Mahomes, 4 for 6. Mo Ibrahim, 2 for 2. JJ, 1 for -7. Off that pesky end around. We don't matter too much about those stats because JJ, 13 catches, 220 and a gritty. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 7 for 94. TJ, 5 for 93. Dalvin Cook, 4 for 36 and a touchdown. OBJ, 3 for 59. Doesn't show much, but all of his catches were huge in this one. CJ Ham, 3 for 12. And Quez Watkins making a rare appearance, 1 for 9. Nobody, and I mean nobody cares about blocking. Gonna go to defense. Look at total tackles. And the Minnesota Vikings, for all intents and purposes, have a quadruple double in today's game. Lewis Seen with 13, Jordan Hicks and Eric Kendricks, the Basham brothers there in the middle of the field. The old guys, the veterans, the gray beards, the gray hair. 11 apiece. Javon Holloman, 10. Greedy Williams got greedy with 7. Shadobi Awuzie with 5. MJ Sherman, Daniil Hunter, Andrew Booth, Andre Carter, who left the game with an injury. He is expected to miss some time. We'll get you all that information here with 3. Gervin Dexter and DJ Wanham with 2. Tackles for loss, we had a bunch. 2 by Hicks, 1 by Kendricks, Holland, Hunter, Evans, Dexter, Wanham, and Greedy Williams. Sacks, we had just 1. It was split up by Caleb Evans and the aforementioned Greedy Williams. Oh boy. 3, count them, 3 picks by Chidobe Awuzie here in this one. Andrew Booth Jr. also had 1 as well. A couple 4 pass deflections by Williams, Seen, Booth, and Awuzie. 2 forced fumbles. Hicks and Jordan Hicks and Lewis Seen, rather. Only recovered 1, Daniil Hunter. And no block kicks, no safeties, and 1 pick 6 for Chidobe Awuzie in this one. 6 for 6. Greg Joseph, longest of 60. 4 for 4 on extra points. Ryan Wright, 1 punt, 45. Netting, 45. Easy day for big man punter. Tyler Harrell, kick return. 7. 141. Longest of 22. Punt returns, 2 for 15. Longest of 8. Well, coming into tonight's game, or today's game, ow. And replay just hit his tooth on the old microphone here. Hopefully his dentist is available after this week. I think I chipped my molar coming out of the win. Like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by some dental related terrorism, the Minnesota Vikings didn't get it done in San Francisco. They barely squeaked out a win against the Detroit Lions, and then here tonight, oof, it's the same story, just a bare minimum up until the third quarter. You see the score summary there. It was all in favor of the Indianapolis Colts until the third quarter. Minnesota came alive, and we get the win. We do have some stuff to cover. Randy Replay has some news to share with some of his Minnesota Vikings fan base about him personally. And, oh boy. Once again, your Minnesota Vikings win 46-44. The preceding presentation was a presentation of the NFL on the SSN. Any rebroadcast, any rebroadcast, redistribution, or reusage of said broadcast is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of the NFL, the SSN, or any of its subsidiaries. Randy's tooth is really giving him some problems. The struggles of death indeed. This has been Randy Replay. See you in just a minute. Well, welcome back to the main screen for, oh boy, Ezra Cleveland. Back on the injured reserve, well, not on the injured reserve. He might as well be. This is a second stint, if memory serves me correctly, on the injury list. So Cody Mock getting some experience here this year, the rookie left guard. Ezra Cleveland out 4 weeks with a dislocated elbow. And now, if you wanted to get rid of Ezra Cleveland, you can't, because the NFL does not allow the trading of injured players as part of their CBA for this season, and oh my heavens. So we'll get you back to the main screen. We'll cover the win, and we'll look ahead to the next opponent for the Minnesota Vikings. And hello and welcome back to the main screen. The 5-2 Minnesota Vikings will travel to the slightly better 5-1 Tennessee Titans. Oh, my goodness. Bottom middle of your screen, you see the Minnesota Vikings still have a 1-game lead in the division. The Packers and the Lions will fall this week, and the Bears pick up a win. Oh, my heavens. So the Bears keeping pace with the Minnesota Vikings, and the Packers and Lions tied for basement or bottom of the division, however you want to look at it. Weekly awards, we have one to give away here. It's Chidobe Awuzie for his 5-tackle, 3-pick, 1-pick-6 performance. And a guy who we meet in 2 weeks, Jalen Hurts, 4-touchdown, 1-pick. Oh boy. Chicago Bears having some fun over there with Jalen Hurts. Aaron Rodgers, don't like to hear about that, but 521, 5-touchdown, 1-pick performance, 2 rushing touchdowns will net him the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And then Mr. Jones, 7 tackles, 5 sacks for the Chiefs. AFC Defensive Player of the Week, respectively. At the post-game, rather, we said that Randy Replay has some personal news. And I am mandated by the NFL Board of Officials to do this. So Randy Replay must announce that he has been, oh boy, I almost said retired. Randy has been fined for his statements made 4 weeks ago, not only about the team, but about the opponent. I do believe it was the Green Bay Packers, and he has been fined $76,000 and have to make a public apology. So before God and everybody here on the SSN, we do apologize for the remarks and or statements made about the Vikings and or the Green Bay Packers in that game. And there you have it. So Randy Replay doing his due diligence, and oh boy, it doesn't get any easier. The Tennessee Titans with that Derrick Henry-led offense welcoming the Minnesota Vikings, and we'll see you in the next one.